like Russian volume and ask for hybrids, give me the supplies. I will do them myself. I freaking deserve it. I cried yesterday because so this is my one day in the month where, well, technically my one weekend of the month. And I usually don't have this every single month, but I like to pretend, okay? Just for my own sanity. One weekend of a month, I aim to send Adam to his in-laws so they can spend time with him, so he can bond with them. I also send Amir, and it's just about me. I sleep alone, I starfish the bed, and I just recoup. And you don't understand, I need this day. Every woman needs many of these days. But I feel like this is such a big part of keeping my mental health sane. There's no boundary. Well, there are. I'm starting to create boundaries. You know what, Manal? You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job creating these boundaries. There wasn't, but now there is. I struggle with creating a boundary between my work, my businesses, and my mom life, because everything happens all under one roof. So it's very hard. I actually switch on and off to each role scarily like 20 times a day. And since my husband started working at home with me, he's like, Manal, how do you expect me to adapt to all these different rules just because you're used to it? You can't expect me to be good at it like you. So basically, he helps me with my businesses behind the scenes. And he and I partner up together, and we have the online shop together. He has his own stuff going on, and then I have my own stuff going on with Chinutay, like content creator. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is, this year, I'm creating boundaries within myself. Because everything happens under one roof. My shop, my blogger me, and then mom me happens all under one roof. But because everything happens under one roof, I have a hard time dividing my different roles. I basically just have the house to myself. I cook multiple different wholesome home meals. I watch TV all freaking day if that's what I want to do. If I want to take care of my hair, if I want to cut my hair, if I want to go to the movies, I do whatever I want. This is such a privilege, but for my own sanity, I don't care. I need it. And Amr respects it, because essentially what I was expecting from him is to divide himself in all these different roles that he plays in the businesses, as a husband, as a father, 20 times a day smoothly. But then he was like, hold on a second. He helped me realize, but now you don't even have boundaries within yourself. Like, you're overlapping all these different roles, which is causing you to get overly stressed. And actually, you're not that, what's the word? You're not being as productive, right? You're not productive because you have all these roles overlapping. And in fact, you haven't been on YouTube a very long time. Every time things get very stressful with the shop, you tend to have like little mini meltdowns. So I started creating these boundaries for myself to operate. I'm like a machine. For myself to operate in the way I need to, at my fullest potential, I need to divide these roles within my life. I also need a couple days a month to completely do absolutely nothing, to do everything, nothing, whatever comes to mind, completely unwind. And I realized, honestly, I've been on 100 miles per hour since I've opened up my shop, since Amar's left his kitchen job and is self-employed. But I've been 100 miles per hour because I feel like, okay, there's a lot of pressure on both of us. We don't have someone that we need to like answer to. We answer to ourselves. It's in the matter of how well we perform results in how well we're able to like pay our bills or take care of Adam. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need to operate at our fullest potential. I was listening to music in the shower, and I completely tapped out of my thoughts. For 1 second, I experienced silence in my head. And I'm like, hold on a second. Why does this shower feel so different? I prioritized literally thinking about nothing but squeezing the body wash into my loofah, washing my body, literally like scrubbing everything. And for once in my life, I heard total silence, is because I had boundaries. My shower time was my shower time. It wasn't the time to go over the main points I had for my meeting that I had in 20 minutes. Like, it was a shower time. Anyways, my point is setting boundaries within yourself, if you are self-employed or just If you are someone that is taking on multiple different roles, those roles need to have boundaries within themselves. So today is what I would call my unwinding day. I'm probably gonna go catch an Uber, because I don't drive, to the theaters, watch a movie tonight, because I've given myself this day. Okay, I've been waiting for this day since November. Okay, but I'm gonna go get an Uber. I'm gonna go to the movies. I'm gonna get some nachos. I'm gonna sit by myself and watch whatever the heck movie is playing. Honestly, I really don't even care at this point. Just the freedom to be able to do that, I'm gonna make sure I do that. And in the meantime, I don't have mom guilt, because he's actually spending time with his grandma, who he likes to bond with. And because she lives so far away, we don't have help. We don't have family around us. We have friends. One or two set of friends in the area, but who also have kids. But because we don't have, like, I don't have my parents close by, I can't just like drop them off and like go to the grocery store. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So I'm gonna do my makeup, really something really simple, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I've performed so much better because of this, creating these divides. I have so many life updates to have for you guys. I don't even know if I should put it all in one video or if I should have them in multiple different videos. I don't know yet, but I have so many life updates. But we're gonna just quickly do my makeup while I fill you in, sis, because there's so many things happening. I feel like I haven't talked to you in so long. We're gonna be using this Benefit Pore Primer. I haven't used this in a while. This is new. Oh, this is new! So yeah, yesterday I finished Euphoria season 2. I watched this Turkish movie called Water and Fire, or Fire and Water. I cried yesterday because I've been literally every hour I've been refreshing news on Rayyan, who is a kid who fell in a well in Morocco, and last night they've rescued him, and then while he was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, he passed. Oh my god, that really wrecked me. Like, I couldn't. That's just so sad. So then I finished Euphoria, which was really sad. Oh, that episode was really sad. And I was just in a mood. Like, I was in such a mood, but it was good. I mean, obviously it wasn't good, but do you know what I mean? Like, I had a sad night, and it's okay to have sad nights. Today is just blah. Today, Emily came. So Emily's my new staff. She actually grew up with my other staff, and the way I hire my team is I don't like put it on Instagram or anything. I make sure the person's not a fan, because it's incredibly hard to be the boss of someone who loves you, like on a personal level, like as Chinutay. Like, I can't. I've tried that before. I've hired someone that absolutely loved me. She was like my biggest fan, and it was so hard for me to be boss Manal, and I do boss Manal very well. But it was very hard because I felt like Chinutay was disappointing her, and I was like, okay, I'm sorry, we really can't work together, because genuinely it's because you're like my online family, and this is just not gonna mix. So everyone I've hired since then, I've hired people that absolutely don't know who I am, and then get to know me and become part of the family. I'm just doing a messy job, honestly. No, Manal, no. Like, I'm just like, what is this? What is this? What's happening? But yeah, it's definitely a privilege to have these like off days, but also I freaking deserve it. You know what I mean? By the way, I got my lashes done, right? They're a bit crazy. I don't want to share who she is, because I don't think she's not great, but I like the way she does them. Like, if I were to review her out of 10, I'd give her like a 7. But I like how they look with makeup on. But I know for a fact you guys won't like it on yourselves unless you have a full face of makeup, which you probably are not going to do. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things that's like, I like it, but I know you guys won't like it, so I'm not going to refer her to you. You know what I mean? And also, her, like, it's a bit chunky. Like, she uses the glue a bit messily. Anyways, let's call her Lash Lady next to my mom's house. My mom-in-law's house, okay? So Lash Lady next to my mom-in-law's house. Why the heck did I choose such a long name? She's good. She does it in 45 minutes, but she does a really like bold, like it's very chunky, and with makeup on it's gonna look, but without makeup I look scary. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, this is like 1.5 weeks, and like pieces have fell off, but it still looks full. So you can imagine how crazy they were when I first got them done. They were like, what happened was, I told her I want 11 to 15, okay, like variation. I want a cat eye, I want fluffy. All I remember is going to sleep, snoring a bit, you know, waking up from my snores. Eventually at the end, I couldn't open my eye. Like, there's lashes, tons of lashes that were stuck together. This is what I mean. Like, the quality, not so great. And it just looked crazy, like Russian volume. And I asked for hybrids. I got into the car, Amr was like, hey babe. I'm like, hey, I know they're a lot. They're gonna look better with makeup on, don't worry. And he's like, yeah, you still look beautiful, but I'm like, I know. So that's why I don't want to recommend her to you, because like, it's just a bit too much, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, the sun is really upsetting me. Are you staying or are you going? Which one is it? Girl, let me just say, you know what? Being an adult is freaking hard. Yes, I've been an adult for like a few years now, but no, this is just like on a different level. I don't think it gets harder than this, okay? Okay, it probably does. I'm just so annoyed. Now, this is like stupid, like rich people problems, honestly. I don't even know why I'm complaining about this. I mean, the fact that I'm even able to do this is a bit ridiculous. I don't even, well, actually, technically, anyways, let me just explain what happened. So do you remember how we were going to do an extension? Our plan is to do a ground floor extension that's 4 meters by 8 meters. We were looking for builders. We got planning permission. Some of the builders like, you don't need an architect. We're like, screw it, let's get an architect. We got an architect. Then some of them was like, you don't need a quantitative surveyor, but you might want one. I'm like, screw it, let's get a quantitative surveyor. We don't want to get screwed over, right? And what a quantitative surveyor does is they basically like break down the cost of everything, the steel beams, the glass windows, the brick, everything, so that when you find a builder, they can't screw you over, because this is the price list. All these things are happening, fine. Then we reach out to builders that actually seem like, you know what, these builders don't look like they're gonna screw us over. They look like people that are like, you know, their work looks really good. Let's see, no one's getting back to us. No one, they take one look at me and Amr being a young, beautiful couple. No kidding. I don't know if they think like, oh, they probably can't afford this. I don't know what goes on in their minds. But they come, they have a look at our place, and they just don't respond to us. I don't know if they think that we don't have the money. I don't know what their issue is. But I'm automatically, that's where my brain is going, because A, I'm a person of color. B, we're a young couple trying to do something that's going to cost us 60, 70, 80 grand. And I'm just thinking like these builders are walking in and they're like, they don't have money. Especially because when they walk in, I'm looking like how I looked 5 seconds ago, you know? And they're probably like, ooh. But I clean up well. Anyways, that doesn't even matter. Why aren't you getting back to our messages? You know what? I'm so frustrated. We've been wanting to do this extension for 2 years, okay? 2 years ago, we were getting quotes for like 35, 40 grand, okay? We're like, pretty good. That's not even including the kitchen or the interiors of the extension, which is only 4 by 8 meters, literally, okay? Not that big. Then, in 3 months, that price, all of a sudden, builders went up to 60, 70 grand. Nothing's changed. Just the price. Nothing's changed. Just the price. Why? 60, 70 grand? Okay, fair enough. Fine. We'll fork it up. Alright? Our savings, it's an investment, increases the property value of the house. Lots of cool content we could shoot. Reaching out to builders, they're like, yeah, we could definitely do it. It's within that cost, or all the non-dodgy ones. Then, all of a sudden, they change their mind. And they go, we don't like how calmly you guys reacted to the 60, 70. It's gone up. Okay, no, we're not doing this. Okay? Find new builders. That takes another 3 months. But what actually happens is the supplies actually do go up in those 3 months, all right? They go up. And it's not even about the money. Let me tell you something. It's about the wasted energy. Wallahi, that is the main thing that's getting on my damn nerves. The wasted energy, okay? So we find some other builders. We're like, you know what? You're screwing us over. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Some of these guys found out what I did. What I do as a living. All of a sudden, 1 year later, ring, ring, ring. Oh, now you want to take this colored couple seriously. Now you want to take it seriously. No thank you, Bob. So we have other plans, okay? We're gonna be doing some magic to Adam's room. We're gonna be gutting out his bathroom and like creating this like laundry room / beautiful wet room. That's happening next week. You know what? I'm tired of telling you guys something's happening and then having it not happen. So now that I know it's actually happening, that's happening next week. And we're going to be redoing the kitchen. And inshallah, it'll be in time for Ramadan. That's the goal. Like, this is a really good foundation. I miss this foundation. There's so many products that I like forget about. And when I pick back up, I'm like, oh yes, this is a great one. This is the GIORGIO Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So, extension canceled, officially canceled. Kitchen renovation still going on. Future at home project, actually, you know what, the bathroom renovation is probably going to happen before the kitchen renovation, because the kitchen still takes 6 more weeks to arrive. But lots of home renovation content coming your way. Yeah, I'm not crazy about my lashes. Like, this is exactly why I won't recommend them. But will I go back? Probably. As long as my lashes don't look like Hitler's stash, I'm fine. Because some people be doing some crazy lashes. Like, babe, it hurts to blink. I know it does. Oh my god. How did I forget to mention? I'm sorry, YouTube. If you're on my Instagram, you won't miss a beat. Honestly, go follow me on Instagram. Because I promise you won't miss a beat. We have launched our kaftan loungewear sets, which sold out within the first couple days. Actually, 2 colors sold out within 24 hours, and then the 3rd color took about a couple days to sell out. But alhamdulillah, which is like amazing. That's probably why I didn't talk to you guys about it. But maybe I'll do a proper video reviewing it, because you guys need to see this, and we're restocking very soon. So go onto our website and sign up to our mailing list so you could be amongst the first to get a notification on when they're live, so you can cop some. Please check out my loungewear. It's on my Chinutay & Co Instagram page, and also I posted about it a few times. I'll share some videos and pictures of it now, but enjoy and stay tuned. They're literally launching, I don't know when this video will go up, but 3rd week of Feb-ish, you know? When I just say that, it just really, you know how I'm all about like my mental health and self-care and just really putting myself first and like making myself a priority. These kaftans literally emulate just that. The second you put it on, I swear. Okay, the second you put it on, you feel like you can't hear your kids, you can't hear your husband. It's all about you. You're in the zone. I actually got a message from someone that said that. They said, the second I put on this kaftan set, Manal, I don't even hear my kids. I don't even hear my husband. It's about me and I'm the main character. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly why I created these. Like, that's instantly how they make you feel. You put them on and it feels like this kaftan is literally kissing your skin with silk. Like, it's such a beautiful collection. I'm so proud of them. Do you remember I talked about like work boundaries? My engine is working at its best, and I've figured out what works best for me, and it's all about dropping the pressure and going on a pace that works for you. I mean, who made this pace? Like is there a book that tells you how fast to go when you should be producing something, how long or how quick you should turn over a business? Absolutely not. Those are those are the rules that set you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? When I first started my small business, I under anticipated how much work was involved, and I legit just stopped selling. Like, things were getting so, mashallah, alhamdulillah, it was getting so overwhelming for me that I stopped a successful business, a small business, something that literally like was my heart and soul that I spent years on putting together. I stopped it because I didn't have the adequate feedback and I didn't have the adequate information on what it takes to actually make this motor run. And I stopped selling between the years of 2017, and that's when I just had the hijabs then, 2017 to 2020, because I just felt like it was overwhelming. I didn't have the skills, the tool, the knowledge. I had a nursing degree. I knew I wanted to do this, but I just didn't have the best skills to do it. And it was just getting too much for me. It was getting in the way of creating videos, which I find so therapeutic. Talking to you, I find it so therapeutic. Like, I feel like I'm literally sitting down talking to you right now, and hence why I'm rambling. But I didn't have time to do these things. I don't know where the future is going to take me. I don't know where this business is going to take me. I don't know where this channel is going to take me, but I'm just so grateful and excited to share this with you and be on this journey with you. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what stage you are in your life. Anyways, maybe I'll do a few story times while I get ready with you guys. Comment down below if that's something that you want to see. Maybe. I also I make a conscious effort not to share it too much. Ooh, that was like the fastest brow I've ever done. Ooh, no, that was the fastest brow I've ever done. Wow! I would not like to discuss the shape of my brow tool. It's not up for discussion. It's in bad shape, I know. No, you think I'm kidding? I'm serious. I'm actually going on a date with myself tonight. I got all my work done today at like 9 in the morning. Didn't do anything else after that. I just kind of chilled. And then I'm filming video. So technically, I had a productive day. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Spoiler alert of the new Enchanto movie. I've been thinking about Bruno a lot. That poor man. The way they demonized him and they made him look like such a villain. And he was... I've been thinking about him. I've been thinking about Bruno so much. And honestly, there are so many Brunos out there. There are so many Brunos out there. You think you know a story. You think you know a story? You don't know the story, babes. You don't know. There's two sides to every story. I'm not gonna say anything. I just realized I could really potentially spoil this for you. So, in case you haven't seen it. But I've been thinking about Bruno. A lot of people don't talk about Bruno. I've been thinking about him a lot. I'm not gonna lie. When I say I chose comfort, I mean it. I'm wearing this cute little jumpsuit. I got this from ASOS. I'm ready for my date with myself. Amr actually called me and he's like, hey babe, I'm coming home early. And I'm like, great, I won't be home. My movie starts in 10 minutes. And there's 20 minutes of trailers, which means I have 30 minutes till the movie actually starts. So I have time to get ice cream if I leave now. Because the theater is 10 minutes away.